Every school has a long list of rules you need to obey, or else, even if they sometimes seem a little pointless. Most are there to keep us safe, or to stop the school from descending into all-out anarchy. However, for some, who knows what the point of them is? Here are our top 10 weirdest school rules from around the world.
Amazing!
Number 10. Japanese school rules. To the outsider, the ultra-strict school rules of Japan seem a little harsh, but the Japanese credit their education system as the reason the country excels in areas like tech and finance. For starters, pupils have to go to school a lot, receiving only a 5-week summer holiday. Many students use that time to work on homework or school projects anyway. It's better than it was though. Schools used to be open 6 days a week. In 1992, the government said students could have Saturday off as well as Sunday to relax. However, many schools ignored this rule and continue to open on Saturdays. While they're at school, pupils work hard, and I'm not talking about just schoolwork. At the end of the day, children clean the school, including dusting, mopping, cleaning the chalkboard, and scrubbing the bathrooms. Finally, in these turbulent times where Japan is threatened by North Korean nuclear weapons, even elementary school children have to practice emergency bomb evacuation drills. They go to the street and squat down, while their teacher checks everyone is accounted for. Let's hope they never have to do this for real. Number 9. Chinese naps. Staying in the East, we moved to China. Studies show that a 30-minute power nap in the middle of the day can improve your memory and school performance. So that's what they do. From kindergarten to the oldest kids in the school, they all stop for a half-hour nap at their desk after lunch. The smaller children actually sleep on their desks. They're allowed to bring blankets and pillows for extra comfort. The older kids sleep in their school chair. This uncomfortable position can lead to uneven muscle development in children and spinal problems, but I guess learning is more important. And they're already in the classroom, so there's no chance of oversleeping and being late for class. But if you talk in your sleep, get used to your classmates hearing your innermost thoughts. In Zhaogan, this has been taken to the extreme, as reports revealed that some students revising for college exams have been attached to IV drips to keep their energy levels up. Number 8. No red pens. When I was at school, I got used to seeing my homework covered in red writing when the teacher gave it back to me, usually telling me that I could do better. Students in Cornwall, England won't get to experience that crushing feeling, as their teachers have been banned from marking work in red. Why? Because according to the school's head, red is too mean a color, and it's hurting students' feelings. Teachers have been told to mark with green pens. They should also write 2 or 3 positive things, even if the work is terrible. Students have the chance to comment on the teacher's grading by responding in purple ink. I'm guessing at this school, an E grade stands for excellent and an F, fantastic. Number 7. Electronic tagging. Houston, we have a problem. In the USA, the amount of money a school gets from the state is tied to school attendance. Therefore, the more pupils you have in class, the more money you get. In an attempt to get more students to attend class, 2 schools in Houston gave every one of their students electronic tags to wear at all times. These tags allow administrators to see where their students are around the school at all times. The tag means no one can dispute how many students are at class, and they will know if students are skipping class to hang around by the bins. Of course, no one is stopping naughty kids giving their tags to their friends to take to class while they play truant. Plus, the tags only work in the school building, so they don't help if a student leaves the premises. Maybe they should wear ankle tags like just released prisoners instead. Number 6. No photos, please. In 2010, a school in Watford, England banned photography. No pictures would be allowed to be taken of students on or off the school premises. No photos on sports days or the school nativity play. None of those class photos where there's always one kid pulling a stupid face, nothing. The school said it was to stop cyberbullying and other more sinister forms of online child exploitation. But parents and pupils said it was way over the top. How you police this when everyone has a state-of-the-art camera in their pockets these days is anyone's guess. That said, I kind of wish the pictures they took of me when I was at school, with my spots, ridiculous clothes, and strange hairstyles, had never been taken. To celebrate reaching the halfway point in this top 10, let's talk about some strange punishments schools have reserved for students who break the rules. What do you think is going on in this picture? I'll tell you the answer at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around. Number 5. No talking about college. College, where Americans go after they finish school. Students get to live in a big house, have wild parties, vomit in a kitchen cupboard, and never learn anything at all. Or is that just in movies? Anyway, when you're about to leave school and apply for colleges, it can get awkward when you get into the college you wanted but your friends didn't. They might be upset when you run around shouting, "I got in!" and high-fiving everyone in sight. To avoid these embarrassing moments, several schools in New York made a rule that no one is allowed to talk about what college they're going to. On top of that, they're not allowed to talk about college on social media, nor are they allowed to wear any clothing that may have the logo of their college on it. I guess your friends will find out what college you're at when you're on the news getting arrested for streaking. Or is that just the movies again? Number 4. No winning. Charlie Sheen's gonna hate this one. Talking about not hurting other children's feelings. Some schools in the UK have taken it to its logical conclusion and banned winning altogether. More than half of primary schools in the UK, that's kids 11 and under, have stopped sports days where children actually compete against each other. Instead, they compete in teams and everyone gets the same prizes regardless of how they do. It's to stop kids from being upset if they don't win, especially if they're not naturally sporty. Not all parents are happy with this, however, saying that learning how to lose gracefully is an important skill to learn. Let's hope they don't let the UK hold the Olympics again. I don't think the world's gold reserves could cope. Number 3. No going to the bathroom during class. Alright, this is stupid. If you attend Evergreen Park High School in Chicago, I hope you've got good bladder control. Why? Because the school has a rule that you're only allowed to go to the bathroom during class 3 times a semester. Any more than that, and you have to make up time after school. The principal was concerned that kids were going to the bathroom as an excuse for leaving class and skipping work. You're allowed 3 genuine trips to the bathroom each semester. Once you've used those trips though, you're just gonna have to hold it in. Parents at the school aren't happy with the rule, especially as they're supposed to be encouraging their kids to drink lots of water to stay healthy, hydrated, and control obesity. Holding it in can also lead to urinary tract infections, which ironically makes you want to go to the bathroom more. Number 2. No BFFs. Back to the UK, and we visit Thomas's school in London. It's an elite private prep school, and its most famous pupil is none other than Prince George. He'll be King of England one day, so it's important he gets a good education. One of the stranger rules at this school is that you're not allowed to have a best friend. The thought is that if you have a best friend at an early age, you don't get to know everyone else in the class. Plus, as you grow and friendships change, it can cause too much heartache when you break up. At Thomas's, they encourage children to build a wide circle of friends, not to limit yourself to just one. As for Prince George, because he has a palace he can bring mates home to, I don't think he'll struggle to make friends. Number 1. Jumpsuits. If you're a student at Gonzales High School in Texas, you need to make sure you wear the right clothes and wear them correctly. The punishment for dress code violation at Gonzales is being made to wear a black prison jumpsuit. These jumpsuits are the real thing, actually made by prisoners at the local jail. Violations that could land you donning the jumpsuit include wearing spaghetti strap vest tops if you're a girl, or having facial hair or earrings if you're a guy. Unfortunately, this punishment had the opposite effect from the one they wanted. It turned out some students liked wearing the jumpsuits. They saw it as a badge of honor. So they deliberately wear the wrong clothes in order to be made to wear the prison uniform. Nothing says cool to a teenager than an authentic prison jumpsuit. Let's hope they don't enjoy wearing them so much that they actually go and commit crimes so they can wear them on a permanent basis. Finally, here's the answer to the photo question I asked you earlier. This picture is of the knees of a schoolgirl in Asia who is forced to kneel on frozen peas as a punishment. Did you spot it? What rules did you have at your school that you always thought were a little strange? Leave me a comment to let me know. Also, don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching!